So Stuart, fantastic result away from home.
Mhm.
You must be absolutely chuffed.
Yeah, we're over the moon. We knew how well Gary's team's been this season, all season, not just like a one-off. They've been consistently really good all season, and I thought, yeah, we knew the win would have a factor in the game. But I thought first half, some of the stuff was outstanding. First half, and we'll get our goal deservedly going front. We score a cracking second goal, great through from ball from Whitey to Owen, who coolly finishes. Then you get we'll get a wee break with a third goal right on half time. It's a great time to score. In the second half, you're just trying to manage your game as best you can. I thought the wind actually picked up in the second half, and then we're pretty comfortable until we give away maybe a soft free kick, and then we don't defend the second ball, and then all of a sudden you get a wee bit jittery, which is understandable, and they're going to put us under pressure. And they get a second one, but I thought even after that we defended really well from there and limited them to the shots from well outside the box. So overall, come here and pick up 3 points, and we're delighted, obviously.
Yeah. To anyone that wasn't at the game, it's hard to kind of describe the effects that the wind and the rain had. It was really, really quite strong. Did you feel in the first half with playing with the wind that it was something you had to kind of at least get a couple of goals in front?
I think it's probably sometimes we've been at home and you would class it as a one-goal win. So if you're playing against them and you're going 1-0 down, you wouldn't be too disappointed. I'm presuming it'll be that all up and down the country, depending what way the pitch is faced today. But so we knew we'd probably want to take the lead if you had actually tried to try and play against the win first half, but obviously lost the toss in doing that. But reaction to that, I thought first 10 minutes it was a wee bit scrappy, but then once we got started getting my foot on the ball, I thought I played some really nice stuff, and it's great to get Callum forward. We've been asking him to do that from the Miller Park, and he gets his 2 goals. Owen scores again, which is great for him, and I thought the boys done really well. Probably a day that we might have put subs on, but it's that cold and windy and wet that you're going on really cold into the game. So we just felt the boys were doing enough to see the game out, and luckily enough, that's what we did.
Yeah. Just touching on Callum, obviously a brace today. I thought his 2 goals were kind of different. The first one is being sharp and alert to the reaction for the keeper save for the free kick, but then the second one I thought he was really brave, sticking his foot into the cutback. There was a challenge coming in, but really good
Yeah,
for him to get his goal.
yeah, he brings that. He's one that can get beyond midfield and beyond our own strikers as he does for the second goal. First goal is really sharp. There's one in the second half that Big Dan makes a fantastic save from Blair when it's well, a good move down the side here, and he's sharp on it as well, Blair. But yeah, over the piece, I thought everybody give us a shift. It's really a difficult venue it is to come out when they're on the form that they're on, and to go away with 3 points up the road. We're certainly over the moon with that, and it's 2 wins on the trot, which always breeds confidence, no doubt about that. We've got goals last week, we've got 3 last week, we've got 3 this week, so we're now scoring goals as well, which hopefully can kick us on now for the last 5, 6 games of the season.
Yeah, you touch on how well we played in the first half and how strong the wind was. Did that affect your kind of team talk in terms of how we set ourselves up for the second half?
Not really, because I guess it's 2 different halves, Brian. Gary would have been the same as what he'd been in there saying, listen, you're with a wind, so the game changes totally. It's how you manage the game playing into the wind. It's like 2 different games, as I say, totally between first half and second half. And we're trying to get the ball down and pass it, but it's not as easy as that when it's on the pitch, because I still felt we could get in behind if we did get it down and pass it. But it's ultimately it's trying to make sure that you don't concede 3 goals, and we've done that, and we'll certainly be happy to go up the road with the 3 points.
Yeah, and as you say, I mean, I guess it shows the character of the guys. It was such a game that, in terms of trying to clear your lines today in the second half, there, it was almost like the ball was always just coming back at you and come back at you. It's to kind of hold on is says a lot
It's,
to the boy.
it is difficult, and it's been brave as well. So you're not just defending in your own box, because once you do that, then you're inviting the opposition in, and they will get shots in and around the box. But when you see some of Cammy's kicks, they're actually coming back the way, and that's how strong the wind was at times in the game. Now it's gone calm out there, because when I walked out at the start of the
And the
second half, I
sun's
thought the
coming
wind's
out as well.
dropped down. This is the next thing it picks up again. But yeah, it's old proverbial, I guess, game of 2 halves. When you see a win like that, it's just how well you manage it. And I thought for large parts of the second half, I managed it really well. But obviously, they're going to have chances. Good side. It's just if you can just keep them out as long as we did. And I thought after conceding the second one, we defended really well and kept on there.
Yeah, Just we talked about Callum's goals. I think it's maybe just worth going back to Owen's goal as you mentioned earlier. Fantastic finish, a great setup by Craig
Yeah,
White.
that's what we brought Craig into the club to do. He's that clever a player playing in that role, just in behind the striker. And when you have a striker like Owen as we have at the moment, we're just lucky to have him. Said it all along that he will go on to greater things, but still got a lot to learn in the game. I thought second half he could do better at times for us, but he gives you that goal threat in behind when you've got somebody like the ability of Craig and the cleverness of him to play that pass through. It's a super goal.
And you were forced into a relatively early change in the first half with Andy coming off.
Yeah, he's away at the hospital. We think he's broke his hand, which would we'll see how that is. Depending on what cast we can, and if it is broken and then with the swelling, we'll just have to see what kind of cast we can get on it, because sometimes you can get a cast that allows you to play. Because I think since Andy's come back in the team, he's been outstanding, strong and aggressive. So he's a big miss for us. There's no doubt about that. So we're hoping that, let's see what the X-ray brings back first, and hopefully it's not broken, but it looks like it is, and then we'll just have to deal with that as it is.
Yeah. 5 games left.
Mm.
You happy with where we are now and the direction that we're going?
We're certainly happy than we were 2 weeks ago, because we're not getting away from it. We won't win games, and I felt when we're down at Kelty, we should do enough maybe to win the game, albeit Kelty have a good shout for a penalty late on. Cove game, we're 2-0 up, comfortable, with 5 minutes to go, and don't see that game out. But last 2 weeks, the boys have shown character and shown bravery to see the games out. And I say that's 6 goals in 2 games for us, so it's given us that encouragement as well that we do score goals. We're settling now into a team, into a shape that suits us, and the boys are responding. So, and we've got a strong bench that are just itching to get on. You see Craig Brown again today, great last week, hell of a shift again this week from him. So people need to do well to stay in the team, and he's certainly shown that.
Yeah. Big game next week.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to it.
Certainly, yeah, it'll be great. Big result for Arbroath again today, obviously. I don't know what the 8 points clear. I think it's something around that. So they're obviously huge title favourites. So yeah, man, I've no doubt they'll bring a large support. So it'll be a great atmosphere within the game, and we'll go and give it a shot. It's one of the clubs that we certainly haven't beaten this year, and they're at the top league for a reason. They're the best team in the league at this moment in time. They've got the best players in the league at this moment in time. So we'll certainly have to be at our best to get something out of it. Thoroughly looking forward to it.
Perfect. Well
done, Brian.